Welcome back to Apterabytes. I wanted to do a quick video sort of looking through this interview that was done on CNN International a few days ago, or at least it came out a few days ago. And it was an interview with co-founder Steve Fambro. The first point that I wanted to cover is that he did say on the interview that they do expect for the Delta vehicle to be coming out next year. He didn't say at the end of this year. He didn't say at the beginning of next year. So I think the expectation is that it will be sometime in the middle of next year, sort of based on the way that he said it. It could even be towards the end of next year. So I'll just play a little bit of the video.
Gamma is the last phase of development before production intent. So the Delta product vehicle, which will be coming out next year, will be completely production intent, off of production tooling, made with production processes.
The next point that I wanted to touch on is that they say that they are at about 35,000 pre-orders at this point. And so we're getting towards the middle of October. We were at about 32,000 in the middle of September or so. And so they are still on pace, or sort of doing the same rate as they had been doing for the past year or so, which has been about 2,000 to 3,000 pre-orders per month.
Yeah, anyone can go on our website, aptera.us, and pre-order, reserve, or even invest in the company. Right now, we've got about 35,000 pre-orders. It's almost $1.5 billion worth of product.
And then the last thing that I wanted to touch on, and I think this is possibly one of the more important things, or it may be nothing at all, is that when she asks him how much the vehicle is going to be, how cheap it will be, he says that the cheapest vehicle will be $29,000. And so, you can see that this interview was done at 6:44 a.m. and, he might have been tired. I can't say for sure whether this is 6:44 a.m. his time or at time of broadcast. But, there are some comments in the Facebook post about this where some people are saying that he just misspoke, that he meant to say 25,900. But I thought it was interesting because there are some Aptera replies to other comments where people are talking about their reservation or about their excitement. But any of the comments that touch on this $29,000 number for the cheapest vehicle, there are no replies from Aptera. So I think that's a little bit concerning. I think it would be great if they would just reply that they still expect for the vehicle to be 25,900 at the cheapest. But I wanted to bring this up because, all other EVs have been increasing in price recently, and that has to do with the chip shortage and multiple other factors. And so it would not be unreasonable for Aptera to do the same thing. Now, would they wait until they went into production and delivery and then sort of figure out how much it costs for them on their end to make each vehicle and then increase the price at that point? Are they already expecting to increase the price once they start deliveries and just hope that everyone keeps their reservations? So I wanted everyone to sort of comment, let me know what you would do if they were to increase the price of your reservation by $3,100. Would you keep your reservation? Would you decide to back out at that point? What percentage of the 35,000 would stick with their reservation and get the vehicle that they've been waiting for? I know for me personally, it would be a decent decision at that point because the value of this vehicle is very important to me, and increasing by $3,100 would change a lot for someone like me who doesn't actually drive very much on a daily basis. And so based on the Google Sheet that I have shared in a previous video, the less you drive, the less you're actually saving by getting an Aptera, and the less sort of sense that it makes to get an Aptera instead of your vehicle that you already have. So please let me know in the comments below what you think. Was he just mistaken? Did he mean to say 25,900? What would you do if the price of the Aptera went up by $3,100? Do you think that's something that they expect to happen, or was that just a slip of tongue?
That's one of the things that make it attractive, is that you can go 400 miles on a single charge with the middle of the road battery pack. You don't even have to get this expensive option.
Very quickly, how much does this vehicle cost? Is it cheaper than me going and buying a combustion engine vehicle or a normal EV?
Well, absolutely. I mean, the cheapest one is around $29,000, and that'll go 250 miles on the charge.
So there you have it. Let me know what you think.